What's up, Fit Pros? Matt Pack from Primal Fit 360 with a really good video. I've done these in the past. I'm passionate about this. It's about how you are charging, and majority of the people that I talk to and consult with are severely undercharging on their rates. So I want to talk a little bit about that because I think it is dependent on some factors, right? I've been doing this almost 20 years. I started in Washington, D.C. When I started my own business in 2001, I started at $70 an hour, private personal training. It's now 2017. And I think I should be more now, right? I mean, it's been a long time, a lot of experience, helped a lot of people, trial and error. I deserve a raise, right? So now my rates are significantly higher. What I'm saying is, at that time in Washington, D.C., I looked at my market, I looked at the economy, all right? And I also had to look at my experience and knowledge. So these are things that as a trainer you should be looking at. And as a consumer, you should also be looking at that as well. Like, what is the market value for trainers? What's the geographic scenario, right? Like I've always said that I was in St. Louis. St. Louis, the going rate for private one-on-one personal training is, I think, between probably $60 and $80 per session. That's a pretty good rate for that area. Where you look at LA, now you're looking at a higher market. The demographic is different, and the economy is different. So you're probably looking at, I would say in LA, it's got to be between $90 and $150 per hour or more, depending on if you're working with Hollywood or that type of demographic. New York City, for sure, $90 to $250 an hour. I'm sure there's other guys and women out there that are charging $500 per hour. It just depends, right? The same thing goes for lawyers. You know, I met with a lawyer the other day, and he was $550 per hour. You know what the first thing he said to me was? I've been doing this 40 years. Like, he let that go first before he said, I'm $550 an hour. You get what you pay for, right? So it's important that you know, number one, the market where you're at, the geographic location where you're at, the economy, right? Economy really shouldn't change that much, to be honest with you. If your experience is there, knowledge is there, and you're in the right market, you know, I really don't think it matters that much, but you should be charging accordingly, right? So stop undercharging. I see so many trainers, especially in Miami, that are charging anywhere between $25 to $40 per session for private personal training. That's ludicrous. It's ridiculous. Stop doing that. You deserve more. Consumer, if they're that cheap, they're not good. Period. That means they do not have confidence in their skill. That means they don't have the experience. They know they lack the experience. They know they lack the knowledge. They're not educated on the market, and they're undercharging. They will not give you a good result with that type of, and you're not going to get a good result because you don't care. If you're basing your hiring process strictly off of price, you're not a good consumer, because you wouldn't do that with a car. Something tells me you wouldn't do that with your food, right? So you have to look at everything. This is a business, right? And you have one body, right? Consumer, what do you value in life? I've had so many people that come drive up to me in a Mercedes-Benz truck, and they say, Matt, I really wish that I could afford you. I go, no, it's not about affording. It's valuing. You don't value your health. You value that Louis Vuitton bag, right? You value eating out on Saturday night, Friday and Saturday night with your family. That's awesome. I think you should do that. You value getting your hair done, right? You value certain things. So it's really about that. It's not really about affordability. It's about what you value. Will you invest in your health? Because if you're going to a trainer for $25 for a private personal training session, you're going to get that value, and it's not going to be good. Not going to be good. So what do you value, consumer? Important. Trainers, you deserve better. You deserve it. You should charge accordingly. Now, number one, you better be studying. You better have a mentor. You better be reading and seeking out experts in your field to get better, so you can in turn charge for what you deserve, right? If you're not educating yourself, then man, I can't help you. Like, in the consumer, I apologize. We've talked about this. It's an unregulated industry. Man, trainers, be responsible. Be a professional. Educate yourself so you can in turn give the person who's paying you what they deserve, which is results. And you need to be compensated. Why? Because of what we do. We're on the front line of defense when it comes to health and fitness, sickness, prevention. We prevent people from going to the doctor. I think we're more valuable than a doctor, in my opinion. The doctor are just handing out pills. We're preventing somebody from getting on pills. We're increasing cardiovascular endurance. We're helping people lose weight, lower BMI, lower body fat, improve their sex life, improve their mindset, right? Their clarity, improving work performance, decreasing the amount of sick days, quality of life. They're playing with their kids. They're not injured as much, right? Immune systems are stronger. They're stronger. Picking up things without injury, their quality of life. They are better versions of themselves because of you. Sex lives are better, right? Relationships are better with their family and with their wives and husbands. You got to be kidding me, man. You deserve it. And consumers, you need to pay it. Right? To prevent from going to the doctor and getting on drugs. It's prevention. That is worth something. Preventing illness, man, that is huge. That's huge. That's where we got to be. All right? So guys, trainers, stop undercharging. Consumers, seek out professionals. Trainers, be professionals. Deserve to be compensated for your time. All right? That's it. You got this.